Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Breakout Bag Lunch, and today is January 28th, 2026. This is our first day trading on the Express account for Topstep, and I only took one trade today. It happened to be a loss, but fortunately, we did have a over $900 gain on gold on the Apex account, which I'll talk about in a minute. So this trade was just based on a setup that you've seen me take over and over again, and this was actually a short. If you look at the 1 minute chart here, what we had was a break of the 5 minute opening range. We had this move up, went above the 50-ish 61.8% area in the Fibonacci, and then we had a move down, but then we had an aggressive move up toward the high of the opening range. So I got stopped out there. It turns out that I had the right idea. Not only was price below VWAP for a significant amount of the morning preceding the opening of the New York session, but we also had the opening range low break, and then a move lower. If you look here, probably you could have gotten back in at this point or right around here. Once we had this other move lower, but at that point I had already moved on, and so I'm just starting off the account with one losing trade. Unfortunately, I only used 3 micro contracts instead of one mini contract like I was using for the combine, and that's just because I want to reduce my risk. The only thing I'm concerned about with that is I have to have 5 days at least of profit that's $150 or more. I think I can make that much with mini or micros with the way I trade, but I guess that remains to be seen. So yeah, just in general, today was kind of a busy day. We had that Tradeovate outage at the beginning of the session, which affected a lot of prop firm traders. That prevented me from taking any trades initially in my account, my Apex Eval account. But once that got resolved, everything was okay. And we also just had the FOMC interest rate decision just come out with no change in interest rates. I did watch a part of the press conference, but just in terms of market action, it's pretty much a nothing burger. Now, if I say a setup I like, I will take another trade, and I'll mention it in the next video. But so far, it just looks like a lot of chop and indecision. Maybe I'll show you the trade I took on gold. Yeah. I think I'll just show you the gold trade here, even though I took it on the Apex account. So, gold. Oh my goodness. Can't believe we're having such a crazy rally. I'll go back to Apex and show you that. Okay. So on the Apex Eval account, like I mentioned, I was not able to trade earlier in the morning on this account because of the Tradeovate outage. Fortunately, that got fixed, and I was able to take a trade at around 10:30, as you can see here. Gold has just been on a crazy, massive rally. And today was really no different, as you can see. We had, well, first, you can just see how we've been like solidly above the VWAP the entire time. And we did have a very bullish break and just bullish momentum to start the trading session. But I don't know, we got this giant red candle. But notice how this red candle just touched this lower standard deviation of the VWAP and stayed above it. To me, this was a bullish sign. And we also had a retracement. Well, the price went into the 50%, 61%, 1.8% retracement area. I don't have the fib drawn here, but I think that's pretty obvious. We had to move down and then this moved back up. And once I saw that, and once I saw price reclaim VWAP, I got into a long entry and sold right about up here. It's like a 1-to-1 trade based on the range of the 5-minute ORB, and this netted me a profit of $950. I don't have the total P&L right here right now, but we're at about $51,500. So we're halfway to passing this Apex Eval as well. Kind of wish I took this trade on the Topstep account as well, but if you know anything about trading gold, you know that it's extremely volatile, and so I didn't want to take this kind of risk. What I might do is just trade gold with fewer contracts. For example, I might just use 2 or 1 micro contracts and see how things work doing that. Okay, I think I mentioned everything I wanted to talk about today. If you have anything you want to add or any questions you want to ask, please do so in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts, but otherwise, have a fantastic day. Bye.